best wrestling podcast in the world. Fact. The road-wearing, original Pete, the believing, power of positivity, keeping it Rollins, the Summit. Fact. The homicidal, the genocidal, the ECW loving, daring young creeping, Mr. No Days Off, Scott. Fact. The biscuit and gravy eating, Naomi loving, lunatic craving, the melting pot, JP, and you can bank on that. Fact. The Bailey hugging, the interrupting, the Jaeger drinking, mouth of the Carolinas, Lil Steven. Fact.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
I miss you, Darren Young. Little Steven, Darren Young, in a evening gown match with Pat Patterson. Little Steven gets a little French-Canadian in him. If Jeff Hardy's going to face Jay Leno in a steel chairs match, people are just jealous because I got skills.
Here's my issue. Is it worse to get beat by one midget or three? Little Steven in a beer drinking contest with Naomi. I have this big issue with people. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Just kept it Rollins. Jimmy Hart,
Chirpwave.
X-Pac against Lil Steven in a microphone on a pole match. Anything can happen. Lightweight. If you don't want it, then don't bark it.
We're three-man band. That's horrible. I don't want to make you look bad.
You're fired, sir. When you want to hear me mess up, they're in Radioland. When you want to hear me not mess up, I did not know that. Wow. Wrestling with Attitude. When you want your beer, awesome.
Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. I am the summit of wrestling.
Are you?
Yes, I am. And joining me today is the one, the only, thank God he's the only one, Lil Steven.
Never know, man. Might be another one of me.
That's scary.
I just don't know yet.
At least you dressed for the show today.
I did. I dressed for impressed. Shut up out there, Mr. Candlelight. Anyway.
Hasn't said anything yet.
He's gonna.
Well, you probably deserve it. So why not?
So, he brought up the smoking Samoans earlier, so it's his fault.
You know what's funny? I took all the smoking Samoans
Well,
that you say.
speaking of Samoans,
What?
the Cruiserweight Classic was last night, if you want to talk a little bit
Well,
about
not
it.
yet. I
You want to wait on that?
Hey,
All right.
since I'm the host of the show, we'll get into it. It is on my notes.
He's running racist red. That's not a color. Shut up.
But first and foremost, I wanted to talk about Orton versus Lesnar at SummerSlam. We speculated on it last week. I thought it would be Orton. Other people thought it was Orton. Don't do that. What do you think of Lesnar and Orton? I think it's great for SummerSlam. We've never seen it before, okay? And a couple other things. But one, where is Orton's main pay-per-view at? Usually Survivor Series or SummerSlam. Where did he win his world title? At SummerSlam. He was the youngest to ever win the World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam. Where did Lesnar win his match? At SummerSlam. He won the first World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam. He was the youngest at the time.
I mean,
So you can do a story between the two.
yeah, that's fine.
There's a month of build-up
But
you can do.
that's the thing. If we don't see any build-up, if it's just going to be freaking, like vignettes and like promos of it,
Right.
then I'm not going to like it.
But I think you will see a lot of stuff. Orton is training now to be in the ring, and Lesnar will be there. You can add, is there a lot of history between the two? No. But it's something fresh, at least, between the two that we could see, and I could see a good match out of it. It depends on Orton. Can Orton move anymore? Is Orton as good as he was last time we saw him in the ring? We don't know. He's going to have a lot. We need to see him inside the ring on Raw or SmackDown before this, because we need him. Don't just show up to Battleground. Don't just show up at SummerSlam and then say, all right, I'm here, and the two of them fight.
Yeah.
Lesnar can get away with that because he's a big enough ticket. And you know what he's going to do, German suplex, F5. You need to have Orton in shape, in ring shape, where he can carry the match. What will be the outcome of the two? I think you could go either way. I could see this going to Survivor Series if you needed to. if you really needed to. Let this be a best out of 3 match. Let it be a rivalry.
I just don't see Lesnar doing that for 3 pay-per-views straight. I mean, yeah.
Well, no, you don't have to do it straight. You could do SummerSlam. You could skip Night of Champions and do like a in-ring promo against each other.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do a match at the next one. Then you could push it all the way to Survivor Series or the Rumble.
Yeah.
It could work. I'm interested to see how the build-up is. And I think that's the biggest thing. What are we going to see at Battleground? Will we see Brock Lesnar show up to interrupt him? Orton on the highlight reel? I'm not crazy about Orton being on the highlight reel. I really seen Orton on the Ambrose Asylum before that. But I kind of like it.
You gotta have him on a heel show though, because now he's a heel, so it just makes sense.
Because who else you gonna put Lesnar against? Roman Reigns? No. I mean, who else?
The Big Show?
It's going to be a squash match? Really? You think? I don't think it's going to be a squash match. It's going to be a squash match for Lesnar?
Kevin Owens would be a good...
Kevin Owens ain't ready.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Kevin Owens has not been a World Heavyweight Champion yet. Kevin Owens still needs to go after the world title before he goes after Lesnar.
Yeah.
I think you need to be at Kevin Owens in like 6 months. I would agree. Let him win the world title, and then he goes after Lesnar.
Bobby Lashley.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. He's too busy with Moose right now, which we'll talk about. But anyway, did you say what you thought?
What about? I think it'll be good. I'm waiting for the build-up, though. That's my only thing. If the build-up's not there, I could care less about the match, because that's the thing that I don't like sometimes about Lesnar's matches. Most of them, there's build-up, depending on who he's against. But then I've seen some where there's no build-up. All I see is video promos every week. Never see Lesnar come out and talk about the match, nothing. And, like, when it was Undertaker and him, God, that was horrible. Yep. But if he actually, like, shows up or something, or you actually have somebody, but I think Orton can do a good enough promo to get by. He's like John Cena in my...
He's good on the mic.
No, in my opinion, he's like John Cena that he can carry Lesnar if Lesnar's not there.
Well, if it's Heyman and Orton in the ring.
I'm good with that, yeah. It's just I want to see build-up. That's my only issue.
Right, because there's not a lot of history between the two of these guys. So you need to have the build-up.
Yeah.
I agree. Thoughts on the Cruiserweight Championship? I watched it today. I thought it was very good. It's very nice to see the different styles. I really like the different styles they have in the Cruiserweight tournaments. I mean, the high-flying versus the Lucha Libre versus the technical wrestlers versus the catch wrestling, techniques. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I thought it was really good, dude. Let's talk about a few of these guys here real quick.
Well, first one I want to talk about was Kota Ibushi, the Golden Star from Japan. That guy is very, very good. If you've not seen him wrestle, watch him wrestle. He won his match. Do you have the brackets up?
No, I don't.
Okay. Bromance. No, he's not bromance. I'm just saying he's a very good wrestler.
Oh, he's on his way to a romance.
No. He's got a way to get Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens.
Well, speaking of a bromance of mine, of course, Cedric Alexander.
Well, we'll talk about Cedric for a minute. Cedric won his match against Clement. Let me say, it was a very good match. I like the guy from France. He is a very good young talent that they should sign. Cedric Alexander lost 25 pounds to be in this tournament.
Yes.
Had a great match. Too bad he's going to lose next round against Kota Ibushi from Japan. There's no way they're going to put him over that guy.
Maybe they'll do a double count out, so they have to put both of them in the bracket.
No. There's no way he wins this match. I wish he would, but he's not going to. But he looks in great shape, and his promo was good and everything. And hopefully he'll be there a lot longer.
I think he will.
He will be.
And then let's go back to the guy you were talking
Cody
about, Golden
Ibushi?
Star. The guy who was fighting Sean Maluda.
Are you looking at the bracket now?
I'm just looking at Fox Sports. They have some good. They just had highlights of it. I don't have the bracket up.
All right, I'll bring it.
I couldn't find it, actually, to tell you the truth.
There's this thing called...
If you say WWE.com, I will kill you. No, but Sean Maluda, I give the guy credit, man. Apparently it was his coming out party. Apparently he's never really wrestled. Like, this is kind of his... the first time he's appeared in a wrestling ring in a long time.
Sean who?
Sean Maluda, Sifa's nephew.
Oh, you talking about the guy that went against Coda?
Yes.
No, he was good, but I know you don't like Samoan, so
I'm telling you, man, he's
He
gonna
was
be good if they.
I don't know.
No, if they
I'll
put
see.
him somewhere.
We'll see. The better factor was Cody Ibushi and Cedric Alexander was good. Both of them won their match. So they move on to the next round. Where we're gonna go for the next one. The next match I want to talk about Alejandro Saez versus Grand Metalik. That's the Mexican wrestler, the Mexico wrestler. Very good guy. The only thing I didn't care about was the finishing maneuver. I thought it was okay. But he's a very good wrestler. The other one was Ho Ho Lun against Davari. Listen, Ho Ho was pretty good. It wasn't a great match. The two of them, it was okay. But it was okay. It was, of all the matches I watched, that was probably the worst one. Everything else was pretty good. All the other matches.
But Davari did pretty damn good as a heel. I mean, I could see WWE using him in the future. Hopefully they do. If they don't, whatever. I'm not really worried. But I think Davari did pretty good. He kind of separated himself from his brother. Not really, but he did. I'm just getting tired of the whole... I'm getting tired of the gimmick. Like, I get it. I get your heritage, where you're from. But why do you have to do that gimmick every time? Why can't you just come out as a wrestler? Like, okay, so I'm from the Middle East, so I have to do the Middle East gimmick.
No, you have to be a character, okay? So every one of them comes out as a character. Okay?
Tread carefully.
Yeah, you should.
No, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like,
No,
I just...
You're not... It's their heritage.
Yeah.
It's just like a lucha libre or luchador comes out.
They come out with the
All right?
mask.
They wear a mask. That is their style. That's their heritage.
Okay.
Just like the guy you will see, Jack Gallagher, the guy from Ireland. He comes out.
It's going to be like a fighting Irish.
Right. And I think it's awesome. Ho, 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 ho. Yes. Very good.
That's the thing I don't get, though. It's like, they talk about they don't want gimmicks anymore, but almost everyone has a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. It's a character.
But that is a gimmick.
No.
Isn't it?
A gimmick, it can be a part of yourself, yes.
All right.
But I thought everybody I saw had really good characters or gimmicks.
Yeah.
All right. Kota Ibushi is going to be a star if he goes to WWE, which he will be. Cedric Alexander should be a star if he stays there. Hopefully he is. Represents Charlotte 704. So
Hey, he did the 704.
yeah. But anyway, the next round, there's still some first-round matches. I can't wait to see Zack Sabre Jr. because I've never seen him on TV. I've seen some highlights. I know Mr. Canlight knows who he is very well. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to watch him on live TV.
I'm looking forward to the Zack Sabre match, but I'm also looking forward to I can't.
TJ Perkins is another one.
That guy's good. I saw some of his highlights. Holy moly, dude!
Well, everybody says TJ Perkins is one of the best. And he's been doing it for a long time, so his skill level is very good.
And we're gonna see the Japanese buzzsaw is gonna be on the next week.
And I like Tajiri, but come on.
I know. Well, no, but what I hope Tajiri faces someone like Saber, someone that he can help.
Right.
You know, so...
Well, I won't say... But, the Cruiserweight tournament's been good so far.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I don't know how they're going to do it.
The Cruiserweight tournament's been good so far. I hope it keeps going, and I think it'll be even better next year. And I do like Mario and Daniel Bryan calling action.
Yeah.
The Big Show, I want to talk about some other things. The Big Show challenges Shaq on the ESPY's red carpet to a match at Mania. Anybody excited?
No.
Why?
It should have happened years ago. If you were going to do it, Shaq can barely move nowadays. Have you seen him?
Big Show can't move, really.
I know. So what? We want two people that can't move?
Hey, if this is a short gimmick match to get it over,
not going to be
it's going
short.
to be. It might be a Battle Royal thing. I don't know. Ugh. If they do it in the Battle Royal, fine. Andre Giant Battle Royal, I'm fine with that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let Shaq win the Andre the Giant.
What are you doing for anybody that wins it anyway?
Why Shaq, though?
Shaq won't win it. Shaq will get eliminated.
And then we put him in the celebrity wing.
He's
Way to go, Shaq. Come on, dude.
He should have been a couple years ago.
Who's the guy that dresses like Goku?
Goku.
Oh, on the in Ring of Honor. There's a guy that dresses like Goku. I can't remember his name. You should know this, Mr. Ring of Honor expert.
I know. I'm trying to think. Who's Goku?
Do you know who Goku is?
No. Who's Goku?
From Dragon Ball Z?
No, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I'll show you later. Why does Big Show have to stoop this low in his career with Shaq? You're right.
Because,
See, that's the point. Yeah.
No, I disagree. What has Big Show always done? He's done whatever is best for the company. And do you not remember Floyd Mayweather? What does he do? He does the celebrity stuff. He always has.
How is this good for the company? What is Shaq?
Getting Shaq in WrestleMania is good for the company. Are you serious?
I don't think it is.
Are you serious? You're getting basketball fans to pay attention. Yeah. Here's why it's good for the company. Because the day after WrestleMania when Shaq's on TV, do you know where the highlights will be?
On ESPN.
ESPN.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, maybe I just wish it was someone other than Shaq, okay? I just feel it should be someone other than Shaq.
Who? Listen, Shaq's always been a big fan of wrestling. He's bigger than life. I don't want to see it take away. Let me make this clear. I don't want to see Big Show and Shaq take away from the talent. Okay, I'm talking about Dolph Ziggler's buried. That's different. Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose. I don't want to see it take away from that. So if it takes away from that, yes, I don't like it. I agree. Little Steven should fight the Big Show.
I'd beat him. If Floyd Mayweather can do it, I can do it.
We talked about Raw already. SmackDown, you really didn't see. SmackDown Live's next week. Can't wait because it should be a lot better than this week. I'm not going to go into it really.
Yeah, with the racist leg drop.
You probably would do that.
Ow!
Talking about NXT review, let's talk about it for a minute. I watched Finn Balor versus Nakamura. Great match, man.
Yeah.
20 minutes of great wrestling. Of course, 10 minutes was them entering the ring. That was 35 minutes long, but 20 minutes of wrestling.
Damn.
Because it took 15 minutes for them to get in promos and everything else. Nakamura beat Finn Balor. After the match, everybody said, thank you, Finn. Finn Balor went around the ring, just thanking the fans and everything like that.
Because they know what's happening.
He's getting drafted.
We all know.
I would be surprised if he doesn't get drafted. Just hope and pray he gets drafted to the club, wherever the club gets drafted.
Even if he doesn't, it'll be fine. Because,
you could do it, yeah.
They can always switch it up later on. That's the thing. They could always do trades later on in the year.
Well, don't forget, when they do this, they're going to have the big main pay-per-views. Both sides will be on the pay-per-views. So, you can have Finn versus the club on a pay-per-view. Or you can have them together. But I think it's great. But, NXT was good. Nakamura was good. The match was really good. And then I'm trying to think what was the other match. They announced that Bayley and Nia Jax fight next week for No. 1 contendership. If you already want to know what happens, I'm going to give you spoilers for NXT. What, you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you?
Well, it's going to be Nia Jax. I already know.
No, actually, at NXT Brooklyn, the same weekend as SummerSlam, it's going to be Asuka versus Bayley for the championship. It's going to be Nakamura versus Samoa Joe. Are you all right over there?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it.
Why? What's wrong?
Because Bayley needs to go to freaking the main roster.
I drafted her earlier. It's all right. She can still go to the main roster.
But they're not going to do it that way. I know how they're going to do it. They're going to freaking put her after SummerSlam. She needs to go before SummerSlam so she can be at SummerSlam.
Why?
Come on, really?
As long as she's there by WrestleMania, dude, that's all.
No,
should matter.
I want her at SummerSlam. Because
Are you going to be there?
no, here's the reason. Okay? Look.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, that's right. It is rant time.
Wrestling with Attitude presents JP's Rants.
All right, look. Here's my thing with it. No, put your mic on, too, because I'm going to need your help here. No, don't sit back. Don't let me watch me burn and get buried like I already am. No, look, the thing with Bayley is this. I've seen her a little bit in NXT right now, but it's like ever since she lost that championship, we don't see her as much anymore. We see her for these contenderships. I don't want to see her in NXT anymore. It's getting stale. So by the time she gets to the main roster, I'm not going to want to see Bayley. That's wrong. I mean, at least they did it right with Finn. Finn is red hot right now. And if they put him in before SummerSlam, boom, it'll be fine. If he debuts now, he'll be fine. But if Bayley doesn't debut until like Survivor Series or something like that, then it's I don't want to see that.
I disagree. Listen, if you bring her up now, what are you going to do with her?
What do you mean?
Now, hold on a second before you answer that. At Battleground, it will be Charlotte and Dana versus Sasha and at her choosing. She could choose Bayley. There's no reason she still can't choose Bayley to be her tag team partner. All right? And when she gets done with that, she goes and faces Asuka that weekend at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's going to be Becky Lynch. It
probably won't. It might be. It might. No, Becky's already got a match.
Oh, yeah.
Becky's
she's with
fighting Natalya.
Yeah, you're right. So it can't be.
Sasha's fighting, she's got to choose the tag team partner.
Might be Bayley.
It could be Bayley. I don't think you have to bring her up yet. As long as you bring her up by Survivor Series or the Rumble, by the Rumble at the latest. All right?
Well, no, I just don't want it to get stale like Finn has only... No, because Finn just lost that belt. She lost that belt a while back,
but
dude.
No, the belt's not the big thing. Yeah, Becky against Natalya, but you got Becky. You're not Becky. Bayley
Stop
doesn't.
putting her in this.
The Bayley doesn't need the belt, though. Okay, Bayley's in that iconic NXT stage where you don't need the belt. She's a big enough name without it.
So do you believe Finn Balor doesn't need the belt?
Finn Balor's gonna be a star. Let me tell you this right now.
Oh my God! Shut
If
up.
anyone doesn't think Finn Balor is going to be one of the greatest wrestlers ever, I don't know what kind of wrestling you like. But this guy, I'm telling you, dude, everything about him, he's a star when he gets called up. Bayley, listen, but Finn Balor can get called up now. I mean, you do need to do Finn Balor now because we've been talking about it for a year. Yeah. About him getting caught up. Bayley is a different story. Bayley doesn't have to come up right now because look who she's going to fight against.
Yeah.
Who are you going to put her in a storyline with if she comes right up? No one. Because she's not going to fight Charlotte for the world title.
No, it's not
yet.
that. It's just she just won that belt. I mean, like, she won that belt this time last year.
What belt? Charlotte?
No, the NXT belt.
Bailey.
Yeah, so she's been on top for a whole year, so I would like to see her coming. Bailey should go to the TNA.
No, she should be in knockout. But no, Bailey will be fine, dude. You can bring Bailey up after SummerSlam.
I mean, she can't be a knockout. She can be a knockout.
It's not TNA.
If Gail Kim can be a knockout, Bailey can be.
She needs to stay where she's at.
Yeah.
All right.
but-
She's the money maker for
No,
Divas.
I know that, and that's fine. I just feel she is the moneymaker, so bring her up.
She will be. I just think you wait. You do it at the right time. And you
Yeah.
could draft her anyway to SmackDown or Raw during the draft and still let her fight for the Divas Championship.
You could, but
I mean, dude.
I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
Kevin
right
Owens did the same thing. Kevin Owens was on Raw but still had a title match
now. Yeah.
a month later.
Well, because he held the belt. So.
Right. But I'm just saying, technically she could do it. What do we say about the Wyatt versus New Day? I like it. I mean, it's
I don't
a
mind
3-on-3.
yeah.
Why not? It's 3-on-3.
Yeah, it's good right now. I mean, especially, I think it's a good match. It'll be a fine match. But I don't know. I just, what?
No, go ahead, finish.
No, I mean, I don't mind it or nothing.
Okay, we're good.
I just,
It will be okay. Your heart's broken. Your poor little heart is broken right now. Everybody on all Periscopians, send him some hearts. He's very sad.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. Okay, I get it that you're girls with Pappy right now.
Who are you talking about?
Okay, but
Who are you talking about, Becky?
No, I'm talking about Paige. Okay,
I don't care who Paige is with.
Yes,
What?
you do.
No, I don't.
I can see it.
I have a wife. That's the only woman I
How
care
long
about.
does it go for till the Wyatt picks on another guy?
6 weeks. No, I say another match. I wanted to talk about TNA real fast. TNA Impact this week, besides the Hardys.
Fudge Steven in his hearts.
This week, though, in TNA, it was good. Actually, no, it was bad until the ending. In case you didn't know, Moose debuted on TNA. I like Moose. The only thing is, Moose, and I think it might be a good thing for them, but they got to get Moose in shape. Cause
Who's Moose?
I'm glad we do a wrestling show. You don't know who Moose is.
I'm supposed to know who Moose is?
That clothesline was nasty, and he has some nasty. He is a nasty. He is a nasty guy, but he played football. Yeah, here you go. That's Moose.
Oh, that dude.
I like Mike Bennett. I'm glad he's with Moose. I'm glad the two of them together. Hopefully they'll do like a Kingdom type.
Yeah, he doesn't look in shape at all.
Well, no, he not bad, but I will tell you, he clotheslined Bobby Lashley out of the ring. Mm-hmm. He gave him a heck of a clothesline. But TNA finally did something good this week with Moose debuting, and the way he debuted, they handled it real good. So we'll see. Bound for the Glory series is starting in 2 weeks.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. You remember last year? It was great. Their biggest
There's a
pay-per-view of the year.
series?
Oh, yeah. Because you do it to who gets down to the most points gets the championship match.
That's horrible.
No, it's actually a pretty good concept, but they usually screw it up.
It's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina
no.
this year?
The Bound for Glory competitors are EC3, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, who can't use Jeff Hardy anymore. Yes, is basically King of the Ring, except it's not a single elimination tournament.
Okay.
Brim, Mike Bennett, Drew Galloway, James Storm, Eli Drake. I will say
Don't do it.
Eli Drake is the winning the tournament.
Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
I had to do it once.
Wait, Brim is in the
Brim is in the tournament.
Not Brim.
I like Eli Drake. Say what you want. But yes, that's pretty much our wrestling.
How does
this week.
WWE Rejects become champions in TNA? Well,
Easy.
because They don't profile in TNA.
They profile?
Yeah, they don't profile.
But it's, let me see. Main event become brand exclusive after
Brim
draft.
joined DK. Huh?
He did what?
What's DK? I don't know what that is.
DK. Yeah, Brim.
He joined him?
DK's the tag team.
Oh.
With, yeah. So,
Okay.
All right. You got anything else? You
Nope.
good?
I'm
All right,
good.
let's go to this week's 3 stars of the week.
And now it's time for Superstars of the Week.
You got any stars of the week?
Cedric. I'm going to give it to Cedric. All 3. Cedric Alexander. Because we won't see him much after next week, so. Or after next round. We won't see him for a while, so. It's been nice knowing you, Cedric.
All right. Seth Rollins on his new talk show. You should call it Keeping It Rollins, though. Don't hate. Now, they could have done a better job editing the shows to make it look like Roman Reigns still wasn't the world champion.
Nah, yeah, they could have, but my
James's
dad's
hat,
shame.
Steven's shirt, and Backlund's strength. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Backlund's strength. Whew.
But I got Seth Rollins, I got Cedric Alexander, and last but not least, I got Eli Drake as the 3 stars of the week.
Oh, maybe I'll give a star to Darren Young. I feel like I should.
You should.
I
Somebody
should give
him a star.
I should give a star to Darren Young.
Somebody should. We already did a what if. You got a what if?
I mean, we kind of did. I mean, we talked about the draft.
All right, we'll go with that this week for what if. Do you want me to play the music before you
Nah,
go?
we don't have to this week, dude. I'm not feeling it.
We'll do a what if next week. There's no reason to do one this week. We've had a couple long shows. We are going to do This Week in Wrestling, though.
Okay, cool.
Watch Steven came in with sunglasses and a feather boa. You know, that might be a punishment one week. Just point out. I'm just pointing out, that might be a punishment one week.
Do I have to wear a yellow bandana, too?
I've got one.
I bet you do.
Actually, I got the shirt. No, you can't fit into
What does it say? Racemania?
That's good. That's good. I might have to get you one of those. This week in wrestling history, 30 years ago today, Harley Race beat Pedro Morales in the final match to win the King of the Ring tournament. 30 years ago. What?
Someone just asked us who's going to be the Raw and SmackDown GMs.
We talked about it a little bit earlier. For me, I think it's going to be WrestleMania. To me, for SmackDown, is going to be Daniel Bryan. Has the obvious choice. Who you think is going to be for SmackDown?
I think it's either going to be Daniel. I think it's going to be Daniel
Bryan?
Yeah.
All right, Daniel Bryan for SmackDown. Who you think for Raw?
Triple H. I do. I think it's going to be Triple H. Or it's going to be Stephanie McMahon herself. Because they never said she couldn't do that. That's what I'm worried about.
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to go with. I really like it be Michael P.S. Hayes. I don't think it's going to be, but I would like it to see it be Michael P.S. Hayes. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go Jamie Noble. Why not? No, Joey Mercury. Joey Mercury, actually. Why not? What? Part of the authority.
There is no authority anymore.
There you go, Joey Mercury.
Yeah, let's go ahead and say Finley's going to be. Yeah, he loves to fight. Might as well be a GM.
Yeah. 25 years ago today, WCW presented the Great American Bash in Baltimore, Maryland. About 7,000 people were in attendance.
Wait, hold on. 7,000 people at the Great American. That was it?
It was the first major show for WCW since the sudden departure of Ric Flair at the time, because he went to because of Jim Herd. That's when he left.
Which one's worse?
It was voted the worst major wrestling card of 1991.
Which one's worse, Mark Madden or Jim Herd?
Oh, that's pretty bad. On the card included Ron Simmons against Oz.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. The Yellow Dog beat Johnny B. Bad by DQ.
Worst character ever.
Dustin Rhodes and the Southern Boys beat the Fabulous Freebirds.
Dustin Rhodes and the Southern Boys.
The Diamond Stud beat Tom Zink. El Gigante beat One Man Gang.
God!
Nikita Koloff defeated Sting in a Russian chain match. Lex Luger beat Barry Windham for the vacant world title. And Rick Steiner and Missy Hyatt beat Arn Anderson and Paul E. Dangerously in a steel cage match. Yeah.
What are these matches?
21 years ago today,
Why is that? That is something that should never come up ever again.
Ken Shamrock defeated Dan Severn by submission to win the UFC Super Fight title. Let me see. 19 years ago today, Stone Cold and Steve Austin and Dude Love beat Owen Hart and the British Bulldog to win the WWF Tag Team title.
Yeah!
18 years ago today, Triple H loses to D'Lo Brown for the European Championship. I bet you he doesn't remember that anymore.
Who? Which one? D-Lo?
No, I mean Triple H, I'm sure. 3 years ago today, WWE presented Money in the Bank from Philadelphia. Happy birthday to Joey Styles. Y'all were mentioning it earlier. It's Joey Styles' 45th birthday.
Oh, my God!
Let's give him a 45th birthday to Bubba Ray Dudley as well.
Hey!
You know, he's 45 today.
Man.
So we got some birthdays in the house.
How old is Devon then?
He's right there.
Because he looks a lot older.
Yeah, both of them, man, is up there.
Yeah, but Bubba Ray still looks kind of in shape. Like, he doesn't look bad. For a big guy, he moves okay.
Come on, big guy.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, just
Just a tad.
All right, man, you got anything else for today's show?
I'm good, man.
All right. As always, you're listening and watching the Wrestling Attitude. Thank everybody on Periscope. Real fast, who keeps Periscopian of the week? Is it Mr. Camelot?
Yeah. The only Periscopian.
No, JoJo's out there.
Yeah, we had a few today.
I'm waiting on JoJo to take the title.
Yeah, JoJo, you got to take the title one of these weeks.
I don't know. He's trying, man. He should.
I'll give it to... Oh, wait, no, there is no Mr. Candlelight. It's this other guy.
Mr. Candlelight.
Is it Mr. Candlelight?
He changed his name back.
Okay, fine. Then you don't forfeit the title. You can keep the title.
It's bad that you're the judge of this.
I am the judge.
You're the judge. All right.
Race-a-mania, brother.
Race-a-mania. All right, everybody have a great week in wrestling. Make sure you enjoyed the draft. To forfeit my title. Yeah, Sean's not been here in a while, so he lost his. But, you know, make sure you watch the draft this coming week. Tweet us at WWS Show. Of course, we're sponsored by Add2 Broadcasting. Anything else you got to have?
No, they put the attitude in broadcasting.
Absolutely. Everybody have a great week in wrestling.
No! Your ass better call somebody!